Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Arianne in case you're new here, and I post weekly videos on YouTube on lifestyle and wellness. And for today's video, I wanted to share with you my health and wellness journey and how I lost 10 pounds in my 20s and how I actually kept it off. So if you're in your 20s or not even in your 20s, if you're in your 30s and your 40s and you want to start your health and wellness journey and you want to lose those extra pounds, make sure that you stay till the end of this video because I have so many tips and tricks for you guys that are really going to help you become the best version of yourself. So let's start today's video. So I grew up in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and if you know the Latin culture, you know that we love tostones, we like rice and beans, and we love the chicken, we love mofongo. So even though those are amazing foods and they taste so good, you know that they're not good for you. So I remember being in high school and I was always like that skinny girl and I could eat whatever I wanted. I would always go out with my friends and we would go to Wendy's after school. We would go to Taco Bell and I could just eat whatever I wanted. I could stay up late and it really didn't affect me or my metabolism because at that point I was probably 15, 16 and I was just living my best life. I was always with my friends and I really didn't gain any weight at that time, even though I ate a lot of processed foods and I really didn't know what a healthy lifestyle meant. And it really wasn't important to me in that phase of my life because I just wanted to go out and be with my friends. So I graduated from high school and I remember that's when everything changed for me. And I remember in the first and second year of college, I really didn't gain any weight because I feel like my metabolism was still pretty fast and I could just eat whatever I wanted. So I really didn't see a difference. But I remember in my third and fourth year of college, that's when shit hit the fan because I noticed how things immediately changed for me and my body. And I just remember I wasn't prioritizing my sleep, which is super crucial for your body, for your metabolism, for your hormones. I wasn't prioritizing that at all. I was eating a lot of processed foods. I really wasn't being active or working out. I was staying up super late and just partying and just doing all the wrong things. And that's when I gained the 10 pounds like right away. And I noticed like I felt so uncomfortable in my own body because I was always pretty lean when I was in high school and then the first 2 years of college. So my entire life, I've always been pretty lean. And then to gain 10 pounds in just a matter of months really just hit me hard. And I was like, okay, I need to make a change because I felt so uncomfortable in my body. I noticed I started seeing myself in photos and I was like, wow, my physique has changed. But it wasn't only about the physique, it's about how I felt about myself. And I just felt uncomfortable. I felt sluggish and just like tired all the time as well. So that's when I decided I have to make a change. I always looked up to my mom when it came to health and wellness because she was a great inspiration for me when I was younger, and I would always see her like go to the gym 5 times a week. And she was also a marathon runner, so she would wake up like at 4:30 every single day. She still to this day wakes up at 4:30 and she religiously goes to the gym. She religiously works out, and I was like, okay, so why not follow her footsteps? Because I just have the best role model and I wasn't doing that. And I was like, you know what? I want to change my life. And I feel like us as human beings, we do things out of pain or out of pleasure. And I was definitely in pain. And I decided to ask my mom for help. So I remember when I was 17, she told me, okay, so why don't you go to the gym with me? And I remember going with her. And at the beginning, obviously I was a little bit intimidated, but I saw her and I saw her love for fitness. And that's also where my love for fitness grew, is that I saw her and she was such a role model for me that in a way I wanted to be like her. So one thing that I did for myself and I recommend for you is setting long-term goals. So for me, I wanted to go to the gym at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I know that if I said to myself, I'm going to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, that wasn't going to be a realistic goal because I was just starting out in my health and wellness journey. And I wanted to start slowly, but be consistent and stick to my goals. So one thing that I recommend for you is setting long-term goals and making them realistic, because the problem with most people is when they're starting out with like a diet or going to the gym, they do these drastic things that are not going to be sustainable, and you might get unmotivated because you're like, why am I not seeing results? So setting those long-term goals for me really helped me, because once I started to go 3 times a week, I slowly started to go 4 or 5 times a week. And I was like, okay, I'm feeling really good. You're releasing endorphins and you feel really good when you finish that workout because you feel like you showed up for yourself. And that's how I felt. So a few years later, after I started to work out and I really discovered my passion for fitness, I really didn't know that much about diet. I was still eating a lot of refined carbohydrates and a lot of processed foods. And that's the time where I met my boyfriend. So I was 21 when I met him. I'm now 28. And I remember meeting him, he was such and is still to this day a wellness freak. And I remember he lived in California for a few years, and everybody in California has like that health and wellness lifestyle. And I remember that I met him in Puerto Rico, and I remember just, you know, him telling me about his health and wellness journey and how he was going to the gym 5 times a week, and he was also on the keto diet. So at that time, I've heard about the keto diet. A couple of people had mentioned it to me, but I really didn't know what it was. But obviously I saw his physique, and I really saw like his love for the health and wellness industry, and I was like, okay, so why not try it? Because at the time that I met him, I had lost like 5 to 6 pounds, but I hadn't lost the 10 pounds that I needed. So I was like, okay, why not try this keto diet and see what it's all about? So fast forward 2 years, and I did the keto diet for that amount of time, and that really helped me lose the pounds that I needed. But after that, I was like, you know what, I feel like this is not as sustainable for me as I thought it was going to be. I felt like it was a little bit restrictive in some ways, and I also felt like there was just too much dairy in that diet. And for me, I personally don't like having that much dairy in my diet, because I do feel like dairy can produce inflammation in your body, and it does break me out sometimes. So I decided to just live a healthy lifestyle without any diets. So my main focus was switching to eating just healthy whole food meals. And one thing that I really recommend for you is eating a lot of healthy whole food meals, like healthy fats. So healthy fats can be salmon, like wild caught salmon. It could be avocados, which are full of really healthy fats. It could be a lot of healthy nuts, like for example, I love eating walnuts. I also love eating pecans. Those are my 2 favorite nuts, and they are super beneficial for you because they are super high in omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3 fatty acids are going to be amazing for your skin, for your hair, for your nails, and promote brain health. I also started to incorporate a lot of protein, like organic chicken, grass-fed beef, organic turkey, which provide a lot of nutrients that your body needs, like iodine, zinc, and a lot of vitamins like vitamin B12. So another tip and trick that I definitely recommend for you is that when you're shopping at the grocery store and you are about to buy maybe, let's say, a cereal, make sure that you're reading the back of the ingredient list, because you will be surprised with the amount of sugars and fillers and just chemicals that they add to that cereal. So what really helped me was to start educating myself about certain ingredients and foods that I should 100% avoid. So you might be asking, okay, so what other things do you avoid when you are grocery shopping? So one thing that I 100% avoid are obviously processed sugars and omega-6 fatty acids. So omega-3 fatty acids are super beneficial for you because, as I said before, they are going to support your immune system, they promote brain health, they lower inflammation in the body. But omega-6 is the complete opposite, because they actually increase the inflammation in the body and can be incredibly harmful for you in the long term. So examples of omega-6 oils or foods are canola oil. That's something that you should 100% avoid. I would also suggest cutting out corn and soy oils. And the problem with cooking with these oils, it can trigger the body to produce a pro-inflammatory chemical, which in turn is super harmful to the body, obviously if you consume in large amounts. But why even consume it when you know that you can buy super beneficial cooking oils like avocado oil, you can buy olive oil, coconut oil. These are all oils that I absolutely love cooking with, and I know that they're going to be beneficial for my body. One thing that I actually didn't mention earlier is that when I started to go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, I didn't really know what I was doing. I really wasn't going with a plan. And one thing that I would recommend is that if you are starting out in your fitness journey and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because that's how I felt when I was starting out, is I would either recommend first hiring a fitness trainer if you can afford it, and it's something that's sustainable for you and you can see yourself with that fitness trainer in the long term. Or something that's even better is downloading a fitness app. And what I really love about downloading a fitness app is that you can go with a plan. So an app that I use that I absolutely love, and I talked about it before in my channel, is called Fitness Plan. And I discovered them like a year and a half ago, and I absolutely love their plan because, first of all, they have like 20 different fitness trainers, and I usually train with either Michelle Lewin, but they are constantly bringing in new trainers to the platform. And what I really love is that they have like a Monday through Friday workout, and what's amazing about that is that you know what you're going to do on a Monday. For example, for me on Mondays, it's upper body day. Then Tuesdays it's lower body day, and then Wednesdays it's like a full body workout. So I know what I'm going to do, because if it wasn't for that, I really wouldn't know, and I would just lose motivation and be extremely overwhelmed at the gym. So that's a tip and trick that I wanted to share with you, and I hope that that really helps, because that has definitely helped me. And also, I'm not wasting my time at the gym not knowing what I'm gonna do, and it also minimizes the risk of getting injured. And also, one thing that really helped me was researching influencers on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok that aligned with my way of living. Two influencers that I absolutely love, that I've mentioned them in my previous videos, are Sammy Clark and San Vloet. God, I hope I'm saying her name right. I feel like I'm not saying it right. I will put their names right here. They have really just inspired me to become the best version of myself, because I feel like with them, eating healthy doesn't have to be boring, and you really can live a healthy and sustainable lifestyle. And I really love that on their YouTube channels and also on their Instagram pages, they provide a lot of information about fitness, and also a lot of what I eat in a day is in their YouTube channels, which I absolutely love, and I'm always binge watching them. So when you're starting out, really do your research and find which influencer aligns with your way of living. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and that I provided value for you, and that this motivated you to start your health and wellness journey. And don't forget that when you're starting out, be easy on yourself and don't judge yourself, even though I know that you can get frustrated, because it also happened to me. I got frustrated thousands of times, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really accomplish anything. So make sure that you go easy on yourself, and know that if you set realistic goals, you will make it happen. That is going to be it for today's video, and comment down below if you want to see more detailed videos about foods that can help fight inflammation, or foods that I eat to burn fat and stay lean. So let me know in the comments down below if you are interested in watching those types of videos. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this video. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I post videos every single day on health and fitness, and I will see you next week. Bye!